Anyway, let's watch everything Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez does in a day. Vanity.
I get nervous when I post. Not as often as I used to. When you're able to be first out of the gate with a position, it can often inspire other people to come and join along, and that can be one of the most impactful things in politics, really. Hello, Vanity Fair. This is Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and this is everything I do in a day. I am an aspiring morning person. I want to be a morning person. I'll do my best to be a morning person, but I find that I stay up late. I do a lot of my thinking late at night and work late at night, but I wish I was one of those 4 a.m., go for a jog, happy as a clam. During COVID,
This is why I hate AOC. She needs to watch the Joe Rogan Experience podcast with my favorite thumb. That Navy SEAL veteran guy. She needs to watch that one so that she knows how to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning with what is it, Jocko Willink. Jocko Willink and Joe Rogan talk about the importance of waking up every morning at 4 a.m. AOC!
I admit I've become something of a night owl, so I'll get up between 7 and 8 a.m. Usually my dog is like really cozied up. He's Little Spoon. I'll usually have 5 to 10 text messages waiting for me, sent at all points of the night. I try to trim down on email as much as possible, and so it's usually texts, Slack messages. I can be a little bad when it comes to social media use. Sometimes I'll check it right after I wake up. I've been trying.
Wait! I was in the video! Yay!
Social media use. Sometimes I'll check it.
Oh, fuck! I missed it.
Right after
I think I was in the video.
Wake up. I've been trying not to do that so much. So if it's
I missed. Okay, whatever.
It's alternate side parking in New York City. I put on my pants and some warm clothes and I go move the car.
Did you see me?
I actually just got a car and I'm really lucky that I have not gotten a parking ticket in the last 2 weeks. But about 2 days or maybe the day after I got my car, I did get pulled over for making a right on 23rd Street when I wasn't supposed to, but I got a warning, so that was good. If I'm lucky enough to not need to head outside right away, I'll make a cup of coffee in my greca. Breakfast, it's usually toast with a little bit of peanut butter or almond butter on it, something to get some protein in pretty quickly, that or a smoothie. I've been trying to drink less coffee lately, so I switched to matcha tea in the morning, and I've had this little ritual. I got a little milk frother, I heat up the milk, I make the matcha. The most important part of my morning routine has been drinking water. I like to put some lemon in my water, and I try to drink it pretty slowly and mindfully. I'll look out my window, I'll try to look at the clouds passing by, just really slow down for even a minute, 5 minutes in the morning. And that's been my little meditative practice recently. I will wash my face, put on some vitamin C, moisturize, and throw on some sunscreen. I will go get dressed, read through some news. Safari's my news app. I go to the New York Times, I'll check the Washington Post.
Wait, she uses Safari? Oh no. This is terrible. That's devastating news. Oh, she's a boomer, dude.
I'll look at long-form articles in places like The Atlantic, and then I look at some other kind of less mainstream news outlets, New Republic, In These Times, etc. I've been trying to stay away from the phone a little bit, but I do pull up my phone and I look at my calendar for the day, and then I'm usually out the door by 9:30 in the morning. I love my days in New York. I love my neighborhood. I like my neighbors. It feels, I mean, it's home. New York is home. So it's definitely more comfortable in New York, but DC is beautiful, and I love seeing my colleagues in person. Here at home, I'll wake up and I may have a press hit that day, I may have things that I have to film, or I walk to my office. If I'm in DC, my first order of business is a committee hearing. I'll walk over to the Capitol for an over.
I love putting in my calendar, represent the people. I know it's not real. It's just like funny that that's their choice of, that's their like graphics choice they put there.
Oversight committee hearing or a financial services hearing. A committee hearing that starts at 10 a.m. can last till 1 p.m. with a break. And then oftentimes after that, Congress will call votes. And so I'll have to prepare, I have to read through my votes and what we're kind of deciding on that day, and then I'll head over and run to the Capitol and cast my first vote of the day. My breaks...
When does she do the communism? This video's fake. Brother, this video is fake news. When does she do the communism? I need to know. I need to know. What part of the day is it when she eats the babies?
If I get them, are kind of rotate throughout the day. So pretty much wherever there's a pocket between maybe an interview and an internal meeting. Sometimes it's 11 a.m., sometimes it's 3 p.m., sometimes I don't get a break at all. Sometimes I have a break and then it ends up getting filled up with a meeting. So it's really any time between meetings that I can squeeze in a little break, that's when it happens. For me, there's no regular set schedule. Lately, it's been Zoom, and Zoom. But I...
Antalya Diplomacy Forum. Dude, look how quickly I just sniped the Turk. I swear to God, dude. It's so, I don't know what it is. I saw the Turk immediately.
I will also be heading team meetings internally.
Yo, she isn't qualified to manage the local JC Penney's, dude. Woo! We got him, dude. Hell yeah. This is the same guy from yesterday who was like, Trump is gonna win, Trump is gonna win, Trump is gonna win, and you're gonna cry, Trump is gonna win, and you're gonna cry. Nice, dude. I love when Republicans routinely show that they have no unique thoughts and they have never uttered a single unique thought in their entire lives. When they're just like, yeah, she's dumb, she woman, Latina woman, I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, you got him, dude. You fucking got him. Yes. Incredibly accomplished, young congresswoman, progressive, but you got her real hard.
Preparing and doing research for upcoming hearings, talking through and workshopping legislation that we're trying to roll out, and also talking to other candidates for office and see how we can support other progressive folks to be able to run for office and be successful. A lot of what I and how I prioritize has to do with what my community is prioritizing and asking for in a given moment. That also requires a lot of flexibility, and sometimes I will have to move things around in order to address an issue, whether it's police brutality or whether it's taking out a stance on climate change. So much of it, and my job is responsive to what the public and what our communities and people need. Work never really stops. As a member of Congress, you have to be on call 24/7.
Is there a reason you didn't ban him? Yes, I love having idiots in the chat. As long as they don't say anything like overtly racist, they're like really fucking horrible. Like, I don't know. As long as they don't like talk about like the 62-year-old immigrant grandmother who came here with like under really unfortunate circumstances, as long as you don't turn around and you're like, she deserved to be deported, then I'm probably not going to ban you, because it's fun. It's fun to make fun of the stupid people in my chat, especially because a lot of you interact with other stupid people just like that person in the chat all day long. So me quickly providing like a counter and then moving on is good for you too. It's both content and also something you can do in your life as well.
Especially for rapid response in breaking news. You have to kind of set hard rules for yourself, even though there's no off. So I try to be done with work by 6 p.m., knowing that there will be plenty of times that I'll be working till 7, 8,
called Pet the
10 o'clock
Chud.
at night. And so really the key to that kind of a demanding schedule, I think, is flexibility. I do my own tweets, I do my own Instagram, but we do have a team that helps with Facebook because that's a little bit more writing intensive. Sometimes
And Twitch.
Sometimes my day is so busy that I don't get a chance to look at things until the end of the day, and I'll look through and try to catch up on a few things. I'll generally just kind of intersperse and see if there's anything that we either need to respond to or that we should be speaking about. Very often, narratives, whether it's around social justice, healthcare, raising the minimum wage, acting on climate change, policy will advance in news cycles and they'll be very responsive to the moment. And so it's really important to be on call to help define the narrative and the message of that moment. I do get nervous when I post, not as often as I used to, but especially if I know that I'm vocalizing a position that has not been vocalized before or vocalizing a position that I may be the first out of the gate with, it's really nerve-wracking. But the thing that is really special about it is that when you're able to be first out of the gate with a position, it can often inspire other people to come and join along, and that can be one of the most impactful things in politics, really. So if it's a light night and I'm lucky and I'm done by 6, maybe I'll be able to go out to dinner with my partner or with some friends. I'll take Deco, my dog, out for a nice long walk in the community, and we'll come back. Later in the evening, as I kind of do my whole self-care routine, I'll wash my face again, I'll get ready for the evening. I've been developing a habit of really awful reality television to just totally unplug it.
Okay, we gotta get AOC to react to a 90 Day Fiance, dude, or wife swap or something. She likes reality TV just like this community. Actually, I haven't done that in so long. Sorry, shouldn't have mentioned that. I know, it makes people, it triggers the fuck out of people because we don't watch it anymore. Okay, dude, there's just too much going on. Bro, I'm live for 10 hours a day, and literally every single fucking orifice of this stream is packed to the gills with commentary and nonstop content. Like, and it's usually political, because right now, this is a really important time to do political coverage. Okay?
Seen the poll.
When theater kids are also Trump supporters. Okay, let me finish this and then we'll watch that.
Been actually pretty successful in helping me forget about everything that's going on. I've been watching Selling Sunset lately. Around 10 p.m. I'll check if there's any other breaking news that has kind of hit, if there's anything that I need to kind of brace during the day, because very often if I walk out in the Capitol in the morning, there'll be reporters asking me about a development that may have happened at 1 a.m. or midnight the night before. You kind of have to intermittently check, and so I'll check around 10 o'clock at night, or sometimes a development will happen late at night and I'll kind of check in, make sure if it needs to be responded to right now or if it can wait until the morning. We try to have our phone off before getting into bed. I'm a little more successful in DC, where I have a separate alarm clock. In New York, I have to get another alarm clock. And so I have found that when we're able to put away our phones before bed, it's a lot more relaxing. You're able to help yourself a lot more. But I've definitely been caught in some late night news cycles, and that's just, it is what it is. I'll brush my teeth. I'll change my Invisalign.
I'll be like, dude, of course. She's had a fucking partner for a very long time. He stays out of the media on purpose because, for good reason, probably, because I think that, like, psychos are gonna come after him for no fucking reason, you know? But yeah.
I'll wash my face, put on like an inactive, and then I will moisturize my face and go to bed. I hate going to bed early. It's the right thing to do. It's the responsible thing to do. But I'm just a night owl. I feel like I'm getting FOMO by going to sleep early. So my ideal bed.
The Joker kick weight makes it even better. Yeah, that's true. You got a stack of threats today? I mean, yeah. This is just like when we found out Pokey has a boyfriend. White people sad. Oh, White Pepper sad. New reporting on the AOC Yoho incident. The day after Ted Yoho harassed the representative of AOC with his disgusting, vulgar tirade, approached Yoo-hoo and told him, "You do that to me again, I won't be so nice next time." Nice. I love her. Just wish she was a little more moderate. Oh, shut the fuck up waiting for pesos. Just means he was a little bit more moderate. The blue thing is a pressure point massager for my back, which is always fucked. Bro, chat, you guys are gonna brigade her like the OK Boomer girl? What do you mean? AOC says she woke up to stacks of photos from the FBI showing people who want to kill her. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude. I'm not the most famous congressperson on the fucking planet, and I get stacks and stacks of fucking people trying to kill me. So it's not surprising that like someone like AOC is gonna get even more than that. Are you doing PO Box today? No. I think I'm gonna wait for more to do PO Box. Like I think I'm gonna wait on that. Buy a lacrosse ball and lay on it for 20 seconds. It will help your back. No, I do it already. I do it every day. I roll every day. I also got like a rubber. I got like a rubber rolly thing that has like really good pressure points on it. You get death threats? Yeah. Wait, what? You guys didn't know I fucking get death threats? What the fuck? I post it every now and then if it's like funny in my my Instagram, but yeah.